Oi! Welcome to the FU. This is the weekend review. Basically, what we're going to talk about is the Champions League. That's Hudson. I'm Tino. This is Spoo. And yeah, I was trying to rhyme it. Did you see?
No. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about sex, babies. Let's talk about all the fun things you can do. Just you and
Okay,
me.
so
Let's
first of
talk
all,
about that shit penalty. Dog. Somebody sign me, bro. Alright.
so Spoo, do you want to have your quick musical performance now or later?
If conquered, I love you. The whole thing. We're never going to stop. From banging and she's shaky. We've got a lot to love. Okay.
The lyrics are here, and he's not reading them
I
even.
was looking at the mic. Okay, let's go. We've conquered all of Europe.
Dama.
We're never going to stop. From Paris down to Turkey. We've got a winter lord. Papa Blabby Yankee. The field of painful roads. We're loyal supporters. And come from Liverpool. Nani. 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 Ali.
Luis Nani.
Hey.
Luis Nani. Nani.
Because usually I enjoy that song. That one was bad.
And you'll never walk alone.
But I mean, just like the final, it wasn't the best.
Probably the worst rendition of that song, just like the final.
So yeah, 2-0 Liverpool. So basically, I want to get a quick disclaimer out there. They won. They won the 6th one. They won the Champions League. It doesn't matter what other kind of shit I say about the game. They won. So congratulations. No one's going to remember, oh, do you guys remember that 2019 final? That it was so boring. No, it's going to be the one that Liverpool won. So none of this matters in the long term. But it was a terrible game.
Yeah, like you said it, nobody's going to remember.
Virgil van Dijk, Ballon d'Or winner.
I'm going to predict he's going to come 5th like Messi last time. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
hello.
Everyone's going to remember this final. I don't know what
Can I come on? Can I move?
Imagine.
Hold on. Can we just say, what kind of attitude have you come in here with? Because I never said no one's going to remember the final.
You did.
I did.
I'm responding directly to him.
What?
Bro, nobody cares. That was the worst final in like the last 20 years.
This man has
that
not
is
watched
true.
20 years of Champions League finals.
I am
Come
20
on, bro.
years old and I know that even in I trust. I'm willing to put money on
As a game,
Who played
it was
2001
terrible.
Real Madrid.
That wasn't 2001.
All I'm gonna say is, was it Liverpool?
No.
So then why do you care?
Dortmund.
We were playing UEFA Cup final that year. Winning UEFA Cup final that year. I should
Oh
say.
wow.
Okay, so let's just, reel it in a little bit.
Let me just say,
Let's talk about the game.
the game was not boring. It just wasn't that free-flowing, attacking football people wanted to see. I mean, who did Tottenham get in the run to this? They got Ajax, they got Dortmund,
City.
All these teams came at them attacking. Yeah? Attacking, rushing at them. Good games. Great to watch. What happened in the end? Tottenham prevailed.
Yeah.
They get to a final against a man who's not prevailed in 6 finals in a row. Not 6 finals in his career, in a row.
Yeah.
Including last year's final. Heartbreak. Everyone. Sadness. Big sadness. Anger. Big anger. This man is not going to attack. This man doesn't have anything to prove.
Yeah, I mean, he's tried his best to make the rock and roll free-flowing football work in a final, but didn't...
Yeah,
you had enough.
Yeah, it does.
You're going to do that when you have people like Virgil van Dijk, Henderson, Milner, Wijnaldum, Fabinho in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You have the tools to do it. You won the final. Fantastic. But it was still terrible to watch.
I don't think it was terrible
Because I think it was terrible for everyone except people who wanted Liverpool to win.
No, if you're watching from a tactical perspective, you would also have enjoyed that game.
If you're watching from a tactical perspective, Jose Mourinho is the best coach to ever live. But people still give him shit.
The whole
Don't
time
they?
we were watching the final, okay, after the final, how many times did I mention Mourinho's name? I was happy because I'd been watching a lot of Mourinho interviews in the last few weeks, and I had gained a very strong, liking for his type of football. It works, and that's why we kept a clean sheet in the Champions League final, and that's the first clean sheet in 9 years. The last clean sheet was Mourinho at Inter.
Can I say something?
So
If that was Ajax who played in that final,
they would have lost.
huh?
They lost already to
Huh?
Tottenham.
They lost to Tottenham, but because of a different situation, like you said.
They were attacking.
Yeah.
Tottenham had them.
Yeah, you were gonna lose one. That game was boring. Ajax would have actually played attractive football and they would have chowed you. But again, we don't know, but it's the truth.
And the
And
mic
if you
can
watch
also
it-
hear you from here.
Sorry.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say, this man is so friggin' bitter. Dog, look at yourself. Look at yourself. Ajax would have chowed us. Look at yourself, dog.
Ajax would have won.
Ajax would not have won.
Ajax would have won.
Please.
Ajax would have won.
Please. They didn't beat Spurs for a reason.
Ajax might have won. We
Might
don't
have.
know because the game didn't happen.
Exactly. Sunderland might have also won the Prem if they were there, but we don't know.
It's a little bit of an unfair comparison.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't care because you just won the Champions League final, so I know there's going to be some more like outrageous bullshit opinions
There's
coming
no-
from over there for now.
Nothing I've said has been outrageous.
But let me tell you something, guys. You see when people, are like this man over here. I love this guy. Great person, right? But at the end of the day, he'll never enjoy this win as much as he should have. Because he knows, and I know, and Hudson knows. Spoo doesn't care because Spoo was supporting a shit team, Liverpool. We know, right, that this isn't the thing that you tell your kids, bro. This isn't that, oh my goodness, 1999 final. You get what I'm saying? This isn't that moment. It's a win, right? But it's just another win. You get what I'm saying?
But it's not just another one because it's the Champions League
It's
final.
the Champions
Let me tell you.
League, but it's boring.
In my
bro.
lifetime, I've had 3
Spoo,
finals.
please replace me.
No. In my lifetime, I've had 3 Champions League finals.
Can I get out of this?
A great one, a not great one, and a boring one, as you put it. The great
so it
one,
averages out.
yeah, the great one. It's you talking about 1999. You don't talk about 1999 in isolation. Like it's the only great final.
Yeah.
Yeah. You talk about 2005 as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Agreed.
2007, Milan beat us, right? Fine. Not the best final as well, but they won. Cool. Now, I've had my version of that. Not the best final. Cool. But I won. I'm still telling my kids,
Yeah.
I don't know
No,
what you're talking
no one
about.
can take away from you that you won the Champions League final.
Yeah. That's
And you're
what-
not going to say, you're going to say we won 2-0.
Yeah.
That was our 6th, that was our first one in 14, first major trophy in how long? You're not going to say it was a boring game.
Yeah. I mean, even.
But it
up-
was a
was.
boring game.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, this man is trying to make it seem like it doesn't matter because it wasn't an entertaining game. There have been World Cup finals that have been boring. Boring. Go and ask them, man, how do you feel about that win? Oh. World champions. So, I don't know. You won the Europa, right? It wasn't the best game as well. But it's not like you don't claim it.
Yeah, I don't even remember how that game went. I just
Exactly.
remember that we
Like,
won
we
the
won.
final.
Yeah.
And it's the Europa, which is like, half of winning the Champions League.
Yeah. So, I mean, you were still
It's not a
3/4.
Hey,
Listen.
don't big up the Europa League just because we're in it. And then next season or whenever we get into the Champions League, you're gonna say the Europa League is the worst
It's
competition
ass,
in the world
yeah.
and it doesn't matter.
But I will say, if I'm going to compliment Liverpool, which I hate doing, right, I will say that there are a few things that I really like. I'm not going to name them right now because Tama's going to get too happy. But that being said, right, if you know that you're happy with what you have, and this is a lesson for you kids in your lives, right? One day when you get successful in any way, shape, or form, right, and you've been down, don't think about what other people are saying about you. Because you're going to be too focused in rubbing it in their faces. You get me? Like we've got to do for 20 years. Because they've had to suffer. Problem is, now he's up there, and the only thing he can think about is, yeah, Hudson and Tino must feel it. I mean, I don't feel it. Why did he come here so aggressively? You get me? If you know that you won and you're happy with your win, and Tino says it was a boring game, and you know that it wasn't, you'll keep quiet. But he knows that it was an ass game, and he's making crap excuses. It's fine, Tama. It's fine. You got your success after how many years of failure? Great. Good on you.
We're doing a weekend review. We're reviewing the game. I'm speaking about the game. I'm not rubbing it into anybody.
The game is shit. He shouldn't even be here. If you watch, you know, hey, you, bruh, the one viewer that we have, you know this isn't his show. Why is he here?
Okay.
Thank you. And why am I not allowed to leave? Spoo! Hi, man. I don't want to be in the space.
This man is salty, and I'm not rubbing anything in.
So no, I think we have a Liverpool fan who's like feeling the most confident he's ever felt in his life as a Liverpool fan. Fair enough. And we have a United fan who's clearly very hurt.
Yeah.
It's a low point for me right now.
It is a low.
Imagine if I was rubbing it in. That would have been.
That's why I'm saying this is already annoying to hear. So I'm
Exactly.
glad the title didn't happen. Just for that reason.
Can I tell you what he said to me when he walked in? When I first saw him, he didn't even congratulate me in person. Say hello, bruh.
I did say hello.
You didn't even say it in person. I sent you a message. I'm like, well done, good on you. I didn't say you deserve it.
You heard
'cause
what he said.
Ajax deserved it.
Off screen, he told this man what he said in the text message, and it wasn't congratulations.
Okay, so as this is a review, let's us review the game now.
Yes.
So, to the most important incident that probably defined the whole game and was the reason why it was so boring, the penalty.
Yeah, that really defined the game. If that doesn't happen, we probably play a little more adventurous.
Yeah, because you're drawing. You need to
Yeah.
score.
Anyway, thank you, sir.
Coughing up all them lies.
No lies. I feel like that penalty had to be given, but it was still a soft penalty.
I just feel like it ruined the game. But like obviously, it's difficult. I feel like it wasn't. They should have had the ref go over and look at it, because he's the one to make the ultimate decision. So it wasn't obvious enough for the people in the VAR booth, wherever they are, to go, yeah, you don't even need to go and look at it. It's fine.
I think the whole thing is, does it touch his arm? Because this whole season in the Champions League, that's how they've been going about it. If it touches the arm in the box, they're giving it. So he asks, does it touch? And everyone says unanimously, it does. They might have also thrown in, it's soft, but it does. And the ref is like, I guess I have to give it then.
Yeah, but then why didn't Llorente's goal be disallowed? It was just like, so like hip and then arm a little bit and then there.
That's different. That's like a handball in the other box. And you know, that changes next season as well.
Yeah, these rules are
Yeah.
not nice because now no one's allowed to point in the box. This man, Sissoko, who to be fair probably doesn't have the best football brain, is trying to direct his teammates, help them mark the guy, make sure they got the run. And then he's just unlucky that it comes off of like his chest and hits his underarm there. When he's trying to move it out of the way as well, it was so close. So it's like, hey, these new rules are just kind of ruining it.
Yeah.
Because then eventually we're going to have football where you have to have your arms like handcuffed behind your back.
I mean, people have been playing like that, and it has given them some good results sometimes. So, shout out to all these guys that have to learn how to play like this and get points in the box, including my guys, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get a few of those. Go
It's
against
everyone.
us.
It's not natural. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But, I mean,
Let's ask this question. Mtama,
yeah,
was that a penalty?
yes.
That's all we need to know.
Was your penalty against PSG?
Definitely.
Okay.
And in the context of the game, it meant more because Kimpembe should have been sent off before that. But I don't want to talk about that because that's just a quarter. Was it a quarter, right? That was a quarter.
For me, the difference in those is how far away they were. Sissoko didn't have the chance to move. That man had the time to jump, turn around, and still have his arm out. So it's just, that's the only difference between those for me.
Yeah, I get that.
That wasn't a penalty. But again, there are some things that I do like, and we focus on the positive over here on this side. So shout out Divock Origi. I've always been a big fan of yours. I've always supported you. He knows. That's why he's laughing. He's not saying I'm wrong. I've always supported you. I really like you as a player. You have great hair. So shout out you, buddy. You really have a future. Hopefully next year you get like a move to Sevilla or something where you can really play.
3 shots in the Champions League this season and 3 goals.
2 against Barcelona and 1 in the final, the winning goal.
This man is, in a way, the most important player for Liverpool this season because of the goals he's come up with. Without him, they wouldn't have gotten to the final. They would have finished on maybe 90 points in the league. Wouldn't have been as close.
Still
So,
lost it.
Divock.
Who do you guys think was the man of the match?
I mean,
Yeah. Let's
Yeah, I could tell you who's not the man of the match.
No,
Goodness gracious. Okay, who's man of the
We're
match?
asking who is. Yes.
Allison.
I'd also vote for Alisson.
Because they shot a lot, bro. Tottenham should have won that game if Alisson wasn't like on his day. If that was Karius, psh, and I know you don't like disrespect them,
Yeah,
but I think it was Alisson because it's not like their defense was steadfast. You know what I'm saying? They weren't like typical Liverpool defensive performance. Now we're gonna kill them. No, bro. Like they still had holes, and Son was playing really well. You could see he was really trying. Kane was ass.
I think the man of the match was Virgil van Dijk.
A little louder for the viewers.
Man of the match was Virgil van Dijk
Tell him.
because he was ordering the defense around, telling them how to work defensively, make everything solid. You know, because he was showing players where to move and directing the defense. Where he had to make tackles, he did really make important tackles. So I think because they were very defensive and solid at the back because of him. So therefore, man of the match.
But they were holes, dog.
For me, I would say as a team, Liverpool played a lot better. So the team performance was better from them because they did exactly what they needed to do. They scored, were solid, left Tottenham to basically nothing, went and scored on the counter. 2-0, easy. So as a team, they played a lot better, but as there was no like massive standout individual performances. So for me, the best individual performance would probably be Danny Rose for me, just because how much he did on that side, creating. He had like 3 nutmegs in that game, which doesn't, performance, it's like, but like, those were the 3 highlights of the game. So like, I feel like he deserves credit. He tried, he did his best, he did a lot down that side.
Also, really soon we're gonna have to have the conversation about Dele Alli because I don't see it, guys. I've been saying it. I don't see this at all.
Podcast?
I don't
Stay
see
tuned.
it. This man is Jesse Lingard, but he can head the ball. That's all.
I'm
Let me
also-
keep quiet.
I'm with you on this
I don't
one. I
see
can't
it.
wait for the
I've
podcast.
never seen it.
Hold on. You're with him, but then on that other list,
No. Don't get me wrong. It's not like Lingard is also supposed to be there as the best English player. Dele is still better. I'm just with him in the general idea of him at Spurs.
What the fuck, dog? What
okay,
does he do?
we'll clear that up in the podcast.
Yeah.
But just one last congratulations, Liverpool. Well
Shout
done.
out the recruitment and everything also. That's just,
So that's it from this week.
Hey, Baba, Chelsea, Baba. Hey,
16th of August in Istanbul.
UEFA
It
Super
could
Cup.
have been in Istanbul.
You see, at least we're going
This
to
is
play
gonna
an
be like
extra
the
game in the season.
5th FA Cup final.
Yeah.
Merhaba.
We're playing a final. It's
We
nice,
did.
We don't know who's going to be our manager, but shout out to Chelsea for the Europa League.
shout out to Sorry for a good season also. Sorry.
Shout out to Sari for a good season. I hope you stay. I want you to stay at the club, bro, because then we can conquer stuff, Maybe get Stefan Jovic, because you guys share the same agents, we can do things together and make miracles because now we'll then have a striker if you stay. And AP, get me, fam.
My prediction, next season, Chelsea's going to be really close, right?
Weekend review.
Yeah. Weekend review, sorry. Next season, Chelsea's going to be really close to the top 2, right? They're going to be really close, but they're not going to do it. Third season, Sarri's going to fix his teeth, get them whites in, and Chelsea's going to be unstoppable, bro.
That's if he stays.
If he stays.
And that's it from us this week.
Peace.
Out.
Out.
What is